Hello everyone, this is Arthur from Dialogue Song International. Uh, Today I'm going to talk about my life in Nanchong. Uh, Today is March 22nd, 2019, and it's a cloudy day today. So this is actually the second week that I'm living alone in Nanchong. Uh, But this is technically the first week that I started actually working in here. So this is not the first time I'm working here. I work a part-time job in here 2 years ago. This is the first time like I work in here officially all day long, like full-time job. Um, so I was not I don't really know how to communicate with this, but I failed a lot during this week. So if everything went well, I should be graduated in this June. So this is to me, so it's a real good time for me to start working, to feed myself, to carry on with my own life. So weird thing is, since I've never lived alone, I was quite nervous about a lack of security feelings. And the thing I'm doing here, like my everyday perspective, I got up at 7 or maybe 8 in the morning and started looking into the internet, trying to do something with my graduation design. I'm way back, so I need more time to do that, but I do not. So every day I get up and skip the breakfast because I'm just too lazy to bother it. Um, and trying to do something with my graduation design, and that's what I do in the morning. And then I go out for lunch and come back, take a nap, and come here to work at 4:30 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. I go home and play some video games or watch some videos, and I go to bed. That's my daily uh, daily perspective. So the reason why I'm gonna talk about it is because sometimes I feel so bad living alone. I've never been like living alone in my entire life. All right. So when I don't know what do you guys feel about it? You know, when you were a teenager, when you before you go out to the home and live alone, your parents or your family depends or like a wall standing in front of you and the trouble in the real life. So basically, they took care of everything, and you just do what you gotta do, eat and sleep, things like that. But when you live alone, the situation just changed all of a sudden. You're on your own now, and there's basically no one you can rely on. All the problems in the real life, you gotta deal with it. Um, I'm 23 years old. Like I have this ability to deal with everything. But sometimes I just feels I just lack of this emotion. Or let's say it this way. I'm just not confident enough that I can complete any of it all day long. Do you know how long uh, that I took my driving lessons. I mean, in China, if you want to, if you wanted your own driver's license, say you need to pass 4 tests, 4 projects, whatever or how you said it. 2 of them, the first one and the last one, were done on computer. You got to answer a few questions, and the chance to pass it was actually pretty high because there's no technically difficult questions to as we speak. The real hard point, the hard ones, the second one, the third one. The second one is more like a skill test. You gotta do a lot of things in a specific place. And the third one was more like driving on the road, and it was all controlled by the computers. So there's no chance you can buy the people out who can let you pass or something. You got to actually pass the test. So it's getting more and more difficult during the years. So I passed my first project back in 2016, and then it took me 3 years to till I finally got my driver's license because I'm not confident I can do it. Every time I just lose it. It's not necessary at all, but I just did. So until this day, I still believe the reason why I can pass all these tests is basically luck. But I'm trying to I'm trying to uh, redo all this. Like I need to reset my mind. I was like very imaginary guys. Has I had so many big dreams. Not so many, just one specific. I'm not gonna tell you anyway. To do some things that I dreamed, but year after year, I started slowly to become realistic. You know what I'm saying? A realistic means that you gotta depends on your own situation to make it the next decision. So by now, I found out I can barely do anything very good. I mean, now you hear me speaking English. I might, you know, my English speaking might be a slightly better than the rest of them, but that's the only benefit I have. As you can see, I'm not very good at this, and there's a lot of words I don't know how to describe it, how to pronounce it. So there's still so much I should learn, but this is now my benefits now. This is not even a benefit. I was learning design in the university. There was not even a university, just some kind of school. I was learning so-called designing. Yet I was not good at that. Um, I did pass my CET 4 and CET 6 test, but that's all I got. I got nothing left. So when started working, then I found out I don't really have any competitive abilities among all the people who are same ages with me. So I can do is they're good at least they're good at something. I'm I'm not actually good at anything. English speaking might be a little bit. That's because of my hobby. I watched a lot of movies and the TV series back in the day. I like to like sees his storylines, sees his screenwriters, scenes, and that's all I got. So as a realistic, I found out I couldn't get like a job I really wanted in this place. I do working in here because the boss has a good heart to let me to stay. But I think I left behind the whole generation for a very long time. I don't know what's really like. I don't know. I don't really have much French friends either, so that's the reason why I live alone. I do have roommates, but they have different routine with me. To work in the daytime and to get rest at the nighttime. I was completely opposite. I work in the day and in the nighttime and rest in the daytime. I don't. So we barely talk to each other. And even though all the things that I said were so upset, so depressing to me, I actually have a a better situation than I was in 2017 or 2018. That's the good part. I don't feel really sad, upset a little bit, yeah, but I don't really feel sad. So I'm trying my best to working here, and I'm trying my best on my graduation design. I wanted all these things to have a good end if I could. Like everybody, I want to have a wonderful, happy life. Wonderful, wonderful life. I'm not sure about that, but I'll try my best to do it. So, if anyone was watching, which I know no one's watching this now, but if anyone will watch it afterwards, no matter who you are, don't give up. You're not dying yet. So that's all. That's also the encouragement for myself. I tell myself all the time to not give up, and because I'm not dying. I live alone now. The war was has already disappeared. I have to face the cruel world on my own. Sometimes I feel terrible about this. I don't think I'm sure. I'm sure. I don't know. I think I'm not ready for it. But as a real world, nobody really prepared for it, I guess, because all the problems that pop out when you started to live alone. I don't know where my future is. Let me be honest. But from this day on, I think whatever I do, I should try my best to do it. But you can tell I live my life. I basically screwed up my whole life now. Oh, well, daily life at least, because you look at me. Come on, I look like not clean enough, not organized enough. I'm looking like a crazy person now. I'm trying to get my hair longer so I can put it back and look like a grown-up man. It's kind of silly though, because if my hair was too short to like growing together in the middle, it kind of looks very ridiculous. I'm too fat. I gotta lose some weight. I guess that's what I'm about to do. I don't know if that's not like a main reason why I do this stream. The thing I'm gonna talk about my life. I think nobody's really interested in my life. I think the screws this thing up as well, but hey, who doesn't? you have to. I think you have to make some mistakes to grow up. So that's basically it. See you next time.